LeBourget Park, Lindbergh Lions, Public Works Director.
Yeah, since 1997, the Lindbergh Lions has placed decorations over at LeBourget Park. This year they have a number of additional components over there, and some of them do have signs on it. I do have pictures of them up on the screen of the decorations, and I'm sure all of you have seen them already. And you've got the snowman, the season's greetings from the train there. And then we're back at the beginning. What we're looking at tonight is approval to approve the 4 signs that they do have up there, as well as allow the Lindbergh Lions to use that portion of LeBourget Park for these decorations.
What's the wish of the council?
So moved.
Second. And I know it just keeps, I never know what's gonna come out when I say anything.
The motion by Councilman Boyd, second by Mayor Van Reese again for the signs at LeBourget Park, Lindbergh Lions Club. Any discussion?
What kind of, how long are we want them, leave them there? I mean,
Christmas decorations.
so I mean, it's just a month or something? I mean, is that the agreement? I know they don't normally keep them up there.
They usually don't keep them up that long. We can say have them down by a certain date.
I mean, that's something that we should kind of add into our
Yep.
lease with them.
They usually have down after the first of the year, they let them go through New Year's Eve, kind of, or New Year's Day, and then they take them down that week after.
Because they don't want them damaged,
Right, it's hard on them being up.
Should we say January 15th?
Yeah, I would say, after be done by the 15th,
I would say February 1st.
February 1st.
February 1st?
Question, how large are they, square footage?
I thought I had that in here. I don't know off the top of my head. I do have them back at my office, but I don't know right off the top of my head how big they are though.
And how does that hold up to our sign ordinance?
I know there are at least one, if not 2, that's bigger than the 32 square feet.
But they're separate signs.
But they're separate signs, yes. Yeah.
So in the park area, you're allowed how many square feet throughout the park? Is there anything in place for that?
I believe it's 32 from what the,
32
yeah,
combined?
is what we have in there. And the council can approve larger ones if they so choose.
Because it's like a holiday season, or like say for instance, if the tram came through and somehow they needed that parking was approved, they could put larger signs than on other days, or?
If it goes through the council, then they have that option. But the council has the option to approve or deny that.
I think signs are a big issue the past few years. I'd like to know if we're totally compliant, even if the council approves it, because we don't want to put our necks out there again and end up with issues, you know? So before I vote on something, I would like to know 100% sure that we are in compliance. I should have brought this up a little earlier so we could have had our attorney here or something, but
And the ordinance, the way it's written right now, you can have 32 square feet up there. If it goes before the council can review that and adjust, yes.
And that's true on city-owned property, that
True.
isn't true on privately owned
That's true.
property. That's
Okay.
because it's city-owned property, that's why you can do this.
Craig, should this have been proposed to the council before the fact? So if with my voting tonight, if I vote no, it's not that I disapprove of this, but I just think if there's rules, you know, I don't want this happening next year, even though I'm not gonna be on the council. If they know that they should get approval beforehand, because everyone should be treated the same. So if I vote no tonight, it's because they should have asked permission first. I think it's beautiful, my mom loves driving by that, so.
Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
I'm gonna say aye. Just for the same reasons Brian gave. I would have liked to see it before. And I think this is a message to the people in the city when they do, and it's a message to us, we need to be on top of these things, so.
And to clarify, that's including the February 1st removal date, right?
Item G, approval